So, just one of our many little secret spots that we found here at Westover.
We're on sort of like a side patio. It's not really a back patio, but we're on like a side patio, and we have a beautiful view behind us, if you can see it, of a pond and a little gazebo.
Yep, and the pond is half frozen and half melted.
So maybe Ben will go try to stand on it.
Come on now, I'm not that dumb.
Maybe. But
Either way, I think it kind of symbolizes some winter time and some springtime.
So that's where we're at. Sadly, I wish it was just all spring, but I mean, it's still kind of chilly out.
Yeah, it's a little chilly. Yesterday it was so nice.
Hopefully that ice will melt by today, and like it'll be spring.
It'll be spring. I know I saw a lot of geese around.
Yeah, I had a geese quack at me the other day. It was kind of weird.
Did it go?
Stacy, like that. They're all quacking.
The birds are chirping.
Okay, but
the
anyways.
geese are quacking.
We are taking you on a tour of the grounds, and so also Miss Wiegand is taking you on a bus tour.
Yep, so with the springtime, the seniors are out and the juniors become the focus for all of colleges.
I'm now a focus.
Yeah, so she's now the focus because pretty much the college search for me is over.
Oh, so I'm going to go and begin it, and I'm going with Miss Wiegand on all of her bus tours, and I think you have a little bit more time to sign up for some of the other ones later in the month and later into next month. So maybe you guys should really go check out that interview if you guys want to go visit schools like Kutztown and Bloomsburg, East Stroudsburg, and I think there's another school.
Definitely, so let's go check it out.
All right.
Hi everyone, I'm Ben Detweiler and I'm joined today with Miss Wiegand to talk a little bit about the exciting trips that the College Career Center has planned. So thanks for being here today, Miss
Absolutely.
Wiegand. So what trips are happening?
Well, I'm very excited, and I worked really hard to book 4 bus trips. Last year I booked 1, and then I said, hey, let's just keep on booking them because I think they're fun and exciting. I have booked 4 state universities because we are a very PA state sort of a school, and I've booked Kutztown University coming up on March the 19th, and then after that we're going to go to Millersville, Bloomsburg, and East Stroudsburg. So they are all planned and ready to go and just waiting for kids to sign up.
All right, who is able to attend?
Well, I'm really focusing on the juniors because this particular time I just finished junior reviews. I'm talking to them about, GPA and SAT and all that loveliness. And then what I tell them to do in the spring is go on college trips, go on spring break, go over the summer. The way that a student really knows a school is when they literally step on campus and has that feeling like this is the school for me. So you could sit and Google and college search 20 schools, but until you actually physically walk on that campus and see the students or meet the professors or see the cafeteria or the gym, which is a huge deal for most kids, or the dorm, it really helps them to make a more solidified decision.
All right, when are the specific dates for each trip?
They are all coming up. With winter being as harsh as it is, I am trying to make it spring and pretty. So it'll be Kutztown for March the 19th. It will be Millersville for April the 9th, Bloomsburg for April the 23rd, and East Stroudsburg for April the 30th. So a student would sign up. There are permission slips outside my door, and there is a small fee. And they will get on the bus, and they will attend the school. They will do a walking tour, an informational tour. They'll have lunch on campus. They will see a dorm room, and they'll get back on the bus and be back before the end of the day.
Okay, what is that small fee?
It'll be 15.
All right, and how were these schools chosen?
I chose them because I have, I think that's an excellent question. It kind of happened by accident, but I'm really interested in going full circle. So this particular fall, I had 12 meet and greet schools where I reached out to people that I've met at the college fair and making relationships. I asked them to come out to Norristown, and they interviewed our kids for 5 minutes and accepted them on the spot. But one of the questions, well, every single rep always looks at one of my seniors and says, did you visit the college? And for the majority of the time, the student says no. And I know that in their mind, they don't think that our students are serious. So the full circle effect is if these juniors or very interested sophomores or a senior that has already been accepted goes on these trips, spends a whole day there, does my meet and greet school in the fall, and the rep looks at them and says, did you visit our school? They are able to have a dialogue about how they visited the school, they like this campus, they enjoyed this tour, and it's just a much better way to accept a student on the campus come next year.
Okay, can can you explain to me what the daily agenda for visiting each school will be like?
Absolutely. So in the permission slip that I've also put a little synopsis sheet on the back. So what I did was I did the agenda, like when are we leaving Norristown, when do we arrive at the school, what time's the admission presentation, what time is the walking tour, when is lunch, and all that good stuff. And then I also have a fast facts sheet because I want the student to educate themselves before they go on campus. So I put the minimum GPA they need, the minimum SAT, how big is the school, how much does it cost, their top majors, because clearly that's a top question. If you love Kutztown, but you want to be a zoologist and they don't have it, it's just not going to work out. So I'm really encouraging kids to do some research by the website I give them, but also letting them know what are the top 3, 4, 5 majors and what is going on in the school, what is their claim to fame and what's their mascot and all that good stuff. So I spent a lot of time on it. I hope kids really read up on it and just educate themselves because that's the whole purpose of all of this.
Okay. What questions should students be asking while they're on the trip?
Definitely, if you know you're going to be a biology major and you want to be a dentist, I hope the kids raise their hand and say, are you ranked as a top bio program? Do you have internships? What can you do for me if I'm a student? There are so many schools out there with biology programs. Why should I pick you? I love hard questions because it is their job to sell the school to you. I mean, don't just say, how's your biology program? It's good, it's great, it's wonderful. That's the answer they're always going to get. But ask more specific questions like when can I do study abroad? When can I go out and do an internship? Do you help me get a job when I'm done? What is the success rate? What is the medical school acceptance rate? Things like that. Those hard questions which can only come after you do some research on the school.
Okay. What do you hope that students will take away from this?
This is a very first generation school district as I've come to this district and I've come to find that out. So as a result, I understand that it may be more difficult for a first generation student to get out to a college, whether it be cost or they feel intimidated or their parents don't support it or just in general, it's a lot of planning. So if they take advantage of this, they can at least walk away with the experience that they got to visit 4 colleges and they have an idea of what campus life looks like, they have an idea what GPA, maybe it'll inspire them to do better in their classes because now they have a vision, a goal. Like, wow, I really loved East Stroudsburg. I was up in the Poconos, I like to ski, I was up there, the campus is beautiful, and maybe that'll inspire them to come back and, get the best GPA that they can so that next year when it is time for meet and greet or they apply the good old fashioned way, they just have a less stressful senior year because they can be accepted more freely.
Okay, and when are the permission slips due for each trip?
Well, I can take 40 students. So right now I say to kids, get that permission slip back as soon as you can. The first 40 I get, then I'm going to stop the permission slip. I mean, I would like it a few days before the trip because I have to give a list to the nurse and all that good stuff. But I mean, I will literally take it up until I have the 40 students that I need.
Okay, and where can students find more information?
Definitely, if I'm in my office, come in. But if not, I have all 4 of the permission slips stapled outside my door so that they can just grab it, read it, discuss it with their parents, and then come back. They can give it to my secretary, they can give it to me, they can slide it under my door, whatever it takes.
Okay, and can you go over the dates and how much again?
Absolutely. So for $15, I've made a deal with the school to come out and do a full day tour. We are going to Kutztown University on Thursday, March the 19th. Then we're going to go to Millersville University on Thursday, April the 9th. Then we're going to do Bloomsburg, April 23rd. And then we're going to do East Stroudsburg, April 30th. So the majority of them are in April.
All right. Is there anything else that you'd like to add?
No, I'm very excited about this. I personally want to go on campus and learn more myself. So I hope the kids are excited and we just have a really good day.
All right. Thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely.
I'm Ben Detweiler, and I just talked with Miss Wiegand about the exciting college trips that the College Career Center has planned. Now back to the Eagle's Eye.